In this installment, we're going to be going over the play-in games for Wednesday, April 16th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our April 16th play-in slate. We got in for the NBA. 2 games here on this one. But before we dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsInTheChetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel. Currently at 9.93 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, speaking about that Patreon here, I already showed you in that previous video we had a phenomenal weekend with the Masters. We put up Rory McIlroy on Wednesday night, and he cashed on Sunday. And then this community here, day in and day out, we're posting plays here. This is one of my parlays. Mr. Maine is popping in parlays. Quan, Trussell, everyone is bouncing off ideas, posting their plays, posting their picks for everyone. This is a community, all right? We're trying to build, and if you have questions, they go into the replies under. It's a great community. Sign up right now. Click on that link provided down below. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. I'm partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. First game up here in United Center here. We got the number 19 Chicago Bulls 39-43 going up against the Miami Heat, the number 10 seed 37-45. This is play or go home, win or go home situation here. This is for that number 8 seed. Who is going to win here? Looking at the current odds for this game, we have the Bulls as slight home favorites, -115, with the comeback of the Heat at a -105. Point spread is pretty much a pick up this line here at a 1.5. Total points at 219.5. All right, public bet percentage here. 66% of the bets and money to the side of the Chicago Bulls. Then the point spread here is 70% of the bets, 68% of the money on the Bulls to cover the 1.5. And for the total, 84% of the bets, 82% of the money towards the over 219.5. All right, looking at the injury report here for these two teams, Miami Heat, we're waiting on Kevin Love, Pelel Larson, who's getting a lot of minutes at the back stretch of this season, and Nikola Jovic. He is now a game time decision. He was injured for the majority of this regular season, and the Heat might have him back for their playoff run. All right, Drew Smith is out for the season. Chicago Bulls, Dalen Terry, game time decision. Josh Giddey, game time decision. Lonzo Ball is out. Trey Jones is out, and Ayo Dosunmu is out for the season. All right, so these two teams, if we're going through the regular season, the Bulls swept the Heat here in 3 straight games. All right, 133-124, 114-109, 119-111. All right, the game that they just played was about a week ago. All right, April 9th. These two teams fared. It was Bulls at home. That was an 8-point win. We have a very same situation here. Bulls at home. In that game, it was the Heat defense that faltered, where they allowed 3 Chicago Bulls to score 20 points or more. And Kobe White, it was almost 4 points. So the surprise there in that game was Kevin Huerter. He really went off 4 for 9 from the 3-point line. That can't happen again if they're going to have an opportunity here to give themselves a chance. Bulls have been playing very well at the backstretch, and Miami Heat is they've been trying to turn things around after losing Jimmy Butler. All right, so the first thing I'm going to attack is going to be the total. I like the over 219.5 on the total. The last 5 out of the last 6 games between these two teams has gone over the total of 219. You would think not, but for some reason, their defense cancels out and they put up points between each other. It's going to come down to crucial moments in the fourth quarter. Turnovers, scrappy plays, loose balls, rebounds, offensive rebounds. It's going to have to be those type of moments, and we'll see who's going to get this win here. Looking at the totals, 116 to 124, 118 to 116, 124 to 133. All these are overs here, so love the over 219.5. And for the winner, the money line, this you got to choose. There's no point spread here. You take the money line. Give me the Miami Heat in this one. I think the Miami Heat in the coaching with Eric Spoelstra, I think they're going to come up big in some key situations and get the W here. So Heat on the money line in the over 219.5. At Golden One Center here, we have the Sacramento Kings 40 and 42, the number 9 seed, going against the Dallas Mavericks 39 and 43, the number 10 seed. Dallas is their last ditch effort to make it into the playoffs, despite all the turmoil and all the roller coaster craziness that has happened in their season. Trading Luka, Kyrie injury, center after center getting hurt as well, including Anthony Davis. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, we have the Kings as home favorites minus 190. Mavericks at a plus 155. Point spread at a 4.5. Total points at 215.5. All right. Looking at the public bet percentage, 74% of the bets, 70% of the money towards the Kings for the point spread. 59% of the bets, 62% of the money towards the Kings to cover the 4.5. And for the total points, 83% of the bets, 84% of the money towards the over 215.5. All right. Looking at the injury report here for both of these teams, Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis is a game time decision. We got to wait on him. Brandon Williams is a game time decision. Olivier Prosper is out for the year, and obviously Kyrie's out for the year as well. For the Kings, no Jake LaRavia and no Malik Monk. All right, so this Kings lineup here still very good offensively. Question marks on both sides is the defense, and mainly the defense on the Mavericks side. They've been getting blown out in every single game. Coming into this playing game, they've lost 4 out of the last 5 games. The only win they got was against Toronto, and they literally sat everybody. All right. Other than that, there's blowouts by 30, blowouts by 20, blowouts by 10, 13. This Mavericks team is in absolute shambles. We have a little bit of an opposite side here on the Kings. Had a solid win over Phoenix. They beat Detroit and beat Cleveland. They had a strong finish to the season, coming up with some really big wins here to put them in this situation. They lost to the Clippers by 1 point, and they lost to Denver in that game that was after the firing of Coach Mike Malone. So that was a little bit of a tricky spot. All right. So this game here, when we're looking at the total of this one, I think we're going straight to the offense here. I don't think the Mavericks can stop the Sacramento Kings in this game. I love the over 215.5. If we're looking at the last 6 matchups, 4 out of the last 6 games has gone over this current total of 215. Love the Kings team total over and the total over entirely for this one here between the Kings and Mavericks. And we're going to be taking the Kings on the money line and for the Kings to cover. All right. You could probably see the Mavericks fight in that first half, give it all. Anthony Davis is probably going to come up big, but it's just too much firepower here on the side of the Sacramento Kings ultimately. And the injuries, the turmoil, the turnaround, it's just too much for the Mavericks team. You can't back a team like that. So we're going to be a clean sweep here. Kings money line, Kings cover, and the over 215.5. That's going to be our selections for the Wednesday play-in slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that down there. Also, guys, if you want to sign up for the Patreon, remember, go to that description section, and you're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.